Hello, beautiful, inspired soul. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so glad you're here. Happy 2023 and happy New Year. If you can't tell, I love New Year. It's my favorite holiday, and I think it's just because I super love new beginnings. And it is always an opportunity with new beginnings to create anew, tap into infinite possibilities, and really clean the slate to call in even more of our heart's desires, manifestations, and all of that fun stuff. I think that's why I love New Year's. So I'm super excited for you to also be celebrating this new year as we together as a collective move into the new beginnings that come with 2023. So today, for weekly guidance for your soul, we're actually going to be tuning into the angels' messages for the entire year of 2023. And it's always my deepest honor and privilege to be a conduit of the angelic messages, to allow them to come through me to support all of us in creating happier, more peaceful and joyous lives. Because seriously, we are souls here in a human body, here to really evolve as spiritual beings and fulfill whatever mission it is that we're here on this planet to fulfill in this lifetime. And these recent years that we've been in have been where everything has kind of been coming to I'm hearing the word culprit, but it's like everything is moving up to this moment. These years that we are in right now, it's like this is the time we were born for. So we want to make sure that we are showing up, doing our work, and really allowing the universe to orchestrate powerful, profound unfoldment in our lives. So I'm here to help you. I'm here to be your guide. And let's take a moment now to call in our angels to guide our time together here today. So please go ahead and take a nice deep breath with me. And together we pray. We powerfully call and invite in the higher holy power of divine love. We allow this love to fill our bodies, minds, and spirits now. We know that we are created in the image and likeness of this divine source. And it is our birthright to attune our entire beings to this high frequency now. We open our hearts and minds to hereby claim miracles right here, right now, and for this coming year of 2023. We feel ourselves showered by miracles, and we gracefully receive them to the fullest. We powerfully call in and invite the love, support, presence, and guidance of our guardian angels and spirit guides. We also call in and invite any additional archangels, ascended masters, and beings of love who would like to come forth today to support and guide these messages for 2023. We open our sixth senses as we feel, sense, know, or see the presence of our spiritual team that is flocking to our aid now. We feel and are aware of the entire room filled with this spiritual support team, and we allow ourselves to fully receive their love and support now. Taking a nice deep breath. Angels, I ask that I can be a clear conduit for whatever messages you want to share with all of us for this year, 2023. We give thanks for the blessings and miracles. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is. Okay, wonderful. 2023, 2023, 2023, 2023. They're showing me the numbers written out just like that. And I see a lot of like green and yellowish energy. So like the year 2023 has a springtime energy to it. And what the angels are saying by that is that this is the year where all of the seeds that we've been planting for so long actually are they become in full bloom now. So it's past like seeds just sprouting, and it doesn't quite yet feel like the full harvest of them, but I do feel this energy of springtime, like all the seeds that we've been planting for years with intentions, with dreams of all the things that you've been through, getting yourself up to this point. The seeds have been planted in recent times, especially with 2022. Okay, so 2021 and 2021 was a years of like complete, okay, whoa, sorry, getting interrupted here. 2020 was a year where everything got completely dismantled. That was a tower year where life as we knew it completely crumbled. Okay, I know we can all relate to that. Obviously, that was the year when we first caught wind of COVID, the pandemic hit, so many crazy happenings in our world. And so not just in the outside world, but this is a reflection of our internal consciousness, right? So we have our own consciousness, and then we have the part of our consciousness that connects on a collective level. And so we went through this collective experience, which was also an individual experience. So yes, the angels are talking about a collective experience, a collective reading, and there are also very specifics in how it relates to you. Remember that the outside world is a reflection of us, and whatever we go through together really signifies those really deep places inside where we can do our own inner work and growth. And the more that we bring love into our own heart and our own mind, the more we're going to experience love, harmony, and unity on a collective level. So the angels are chiming in, reminding us that basically this is the whole purpose of why we are here in this lifetime, to return to unity, to return to love, to return to the highest evolutionary point that we can. And when we incarnate life after life after life after life, our soul is faced with opportunities to grow and to get closer and closer to that love. On a human level, that experience of evolving and getting closer and closer to that love involves undoing all the crap that isn't love, all the crap in our consciousness and collective consciousness that isn't love. We got to peel back those layers so that we become lighter, higher vibrating beings. So really the angels are honing in there, like reminding us that that is the whole purpose of our lifetime here on earth. They want to support us in really experiencing the deepest growth and healing that we can as individual beings. And as we continue to do that, we really lift the entire planet into love. And so if you are here watching this video, you are one of those very highly evolved beings with such a beautiful spiritual blueprint that incarnated on this planet at this time for a reason, so that you can follow your loud inner guidance and gut feelings. And as you do that, whether that's fulfilling your life's purpose in an outward way or an inward way, the biggest thing is being at peace. As you do that, you, sweetheart, truly, truly, truly do the job you came here to do and help lift the whole planet into love. So the angels are painting this picture of basically our purpose for being here right now in this lifetime. And as they're moving into the guidance for 2023, they're kind of painting this picture of this process that started in 2020. So the year 2020 was a tower year, where the tower, the tower card is a card that's in the tarot deck, and it's depicted by the tower completely burning. So it's like our realities as we knew it got lit on fire and completely like crumbled to the ground. Can you relate? Yes. Nice deep breath. (2021) was a year where we rolled up our sleeves and cleared out all the rubble. Okay, so with this, the angels are wanting to acknowledge you that like the way you've been showing up and doing your work this whole time. So 2021 was a year of rolling up the sleeves and clearing out all that mess to create a new slate, a new soil to plant the new seeds in. 2022 was a year of planting those seeds. You got clear on what those heart's desires are. 2022, you've been putting the work in to really, truly, by the grace of God, plant the seeds for really what you're wanting to create in your life, what you're wanting to create in your world, how you're wanting to transform as the beautiful being that you are. You got really serious about what you want out of this life. And so 2022 is a year of putting all those seeds in. And here we are. And I just want to honor our higher power and all the love of the universe as we so gracefully receive and welcome in 2023, which is a year where all those seeds grow and are in full bloom in their most beautiful capacity. This is the year where we not only get to see the seeds that we plant sprout, but we also get to watch them grow into thriving, amazing, beautiful gardens. The angels are saying to appreciate, like they want us to appreciate every stage of that plant growth process. Like we'll see the plants in their infancy, we'll see them in their youth, we'll see them grow new sprouts, we'll see them begin to bear those fruits. And they're really wanting us to be in joy and honoring of every part of that process. So I want you to just take a moment right now and like imagine all the things in your world that you've been working so hard to create. Or maybe you're at a place where you're finally now just becoming clear of what you might want for yourself, for your transformation, and out of this life. Wherever you are on your journey, these are still visions and feelings representative of all of the seeds you have already planted. Yes, you can continue to plant seeds, to sow the seeds, because this year in 2023 is when we get to experience our seeds in full bloom. Now imagine your heart's desires and cravings, all that joy, peace, fulfillment, freedom, making a difference in the world, feeling at ease, feeling vibrant in your life experience. Imagine that in full bloom right now. Sweetheart, this is what is happening and manifesting in 2023. Okay, so here's what you need to know about this. Coming back. Okay, so there's two things so far that the angels are saying that we need to know. I'm hearing them say there's three things, but I only have two at the forefront right now. So the first thing that we need to know about 2023 is that this time now it actually started at the winter solstice and it goes to the summer solstice. So December 21st of 2022, and this time period that goes until June 21st of 2023. This is a time of preparation. So when the summer solstice hits, that's in the northern hemisphere, when the summer solstice hits, the date is applicable no matter where you are in the world. So we're talking about June 21st. When that time comes, things are really going to take off. Things are really going to be manifested in full bloom. That's the height of really being able to enjoy the fruits of our labor and be in that guidance. And so now we are in this time period between now and June 21st where we really want to be diligently getting prepared for that garden to be in full bloom. Now, this is very, 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 very important because a lot of us spend our time when we don't see the results of our labor yet or the fruits of what we've been putting all the energy toward manifesting. We spend our time fretting about why our manifestations haven't arrived. Sweetheart, the more you do that right now, it's going to it's going to hinder your fruits. So I'm seeing like plants that grow kind of like deformed or grow like not super healthy. So the more that you're going to sit around and fret about why your manifestations haven't arrived yet, pouting, boo-hoo-hooing, wondering why the universe isn't helping you, what you're doing wrong, the more you spend in that energy, the more it's going to have like a negative impact on the way that your harvest and your garden grows. So the angels want to be like very blunt and very straightforward that this time period between now and June is all about like being in that place of expectation. It's okay to know for certain with like a very clear expectation that your garden is in motion, that there's a lot happening underneath the soil, that your desires and manifestations actually are happening, and it might be a while before you see all the results in your new life, in your real life, in your reality. But right now you need to be putting all the building blocks in place to prepare for that huge windfall of all the abundance, all the manifestations, because that windfall of manifestations is coming. And you need to really ask yourself this. If that windfall came today, could you handle it? Do you have all the things set up in your life to where if that windfall came today, would you be able to receive it with ease? Do you have what you need set up to like hold that true manifestation? That's the big question. And you need to be spending the next 6 months preparing for that. Like for example, if your heart is desiring to manifest your dream partnership and soulmate relationship, well, if he walked in today, do you have, he or she, your dream partnership, if your dream soulmate partnership walked in today, do you have all of the space in your life for them? What's in the way of it? Maybe you have old attachments to old relationships. Maybe you have some friends with benefits. Like all of those energies that are elsewhere aren't allowing a clear, open channel for that soulmate and dream partner to come in. So in this time period of preparing for your soulmate to actually show up, the guidance would be to be clearing out anything that will not serve that relationship. Another question there is, are you your dream self, right? Like you want to bring your dream self to the partnership. If your dream partnership showed up today, do you honestly feel 100% confident at the way you would be showing up in the relationship? If not, then you want to be honing in on that inner work to really put to rest whatever old patterns you might have, or make whatever life changes you truly feel are necessary so that you can show up in that partnership as the best you possible. Now, this is not about being perfect, but this is about really getting honest with yourself. What is your prep work? If your dream desire actually showed up right here and right now, are you fully ready for it? And if not, you definitely need to be spending the next 6 months preparing, opening the channels, tying up those loose ends, and everything. So another example would be if your dream intentions are to manifest business opportunities and career opportunities. If all of those opportunities or clients showed up today, could you handle it? What needs to be in place in order to handle that windfall, that influx, all of those dreams fully coming into manifestation? It's like to put whatever needs to be put in place so that you can truly, truly, truly welcome in those big, huge manifestations. Okay, so the second important piece of guidance for 2023 is that this year is really all about us getting into a really high vibration of love, right? We're actually really lifting the planet into love in big ways this time. So we need to be really in tune with our own personal energy so that we are aligned with love and higher vibration of our soul self as much as possible. If you have rejected or not embraced your authentic soul self as a part of your existence on this planet, you are going to have a tough time this year. The reason being is without being fully open to embrace your soul self, your higher purpose, your higher self into this reality, and all you need is a willingness to embrace this higher self, this higher purpose of your life into your reality, and the courage to follow it every single day. That's what you need. If you do not have that, you're going to have a really rough time because the universe is going to be guiding you in that direction. And if you're not on board with it, it's going to feel like you're getting the rug pulled out from underneath you. And then what happens? You fall smack hard on your ass. Maybe you bump your head on the way down. And it's like a painful awakening process. The truth is that even if you're experiencing having that rug ripped out from underneath you, you're going to come to those same awarenesses and revelations of, I need to follow my divine life's purpose. I need to step fully into my authentic soul self. I need to awaken to my highest and best calling now. You're going to come back to those awarenesses. Now, the question is, are you going to be an active participant in that and be ahead of the game doing your work? Or are you going to let life happen to you, wait till the rug gets pulled out from underneath you and get yourself there the hard way, which is going to feel like you're getting dragged by the universe to these higher levels of you? There is nothing wrong with either way that happens. You are loved, you are blessed. Your angels are saying that they love you unconditionally. So there's no wrong way of doing this, and you will be supported every step on the way. But please do yourself a favor and make the commitment this year to really hone in on your own personal work so that you can raise your vibration and really be committed to doing what you came here to do in this lifetime. The more you have the courage and the willingness to show up every day in honor of your God self, the more easeful this year is going to go for you. Okay, and as promised, there's a number 3 that the angels want us to know. So let's tune in and hear what that is. Okay, so this seems like toward the end of 2023. And it almost really looks like a complete leap in reality. I know that we've experienced our own versions of that in a lot of ways, but like I'm seeing December, like next December, December of 2023, and it's almost like going through the tunnel of the end of the year. And as we move into 2024, it's a really, really solid reality of that manifestation of love. Really, really solid. So this year, as we're having our garden grow, it's all new and we're all adapting to it. But as we finish 2023 and go into 2024, like that is the reality that we know, that we love. It's really planted its roots. We feel really solid in it. So the like message to keep in your heart for 2023 is to truly undo everything you've known. And I feel like that's coming in way of like excuse my language, the bullshit belief systems that society imposes upon us. So all of these like fears around money, the way that we're trained not to really shine our authentic self, the way that the media has all this negative energy, the way that we are taught to really hate and shame our bodies, like all of the conditioned belief systems that we've adopted from this like man-made culture and reality, like let it go. Like it is time for big purging, because that stuff is not going to serve us this year, and it is not going to get us to where we really want to go. So with step number 3 here, they're showing like that things get even better in 2024 than they're going to in 2023. And it's super important that we really just like shed all of those belief systems. Now, when we shed belief systems like that, it can be really painful. We can go through what feels like an identity crisis or a dark night of the soul. So if you hit any hard bumps like that, and that kind of goes along with that same message of feeling like the rug gets pulled out from underneath you, reach out for support. I'm here. We have a whole community of inspired souls that wants to support you. So you're not in this alone. We're all in this together. We're all evolving together. You have a whole spiritual team by your side, at your aid, and we're here to grow. And growing isn't for the faint-hearted. It takes courage. It can be hard, excruciating work sometimes, but the results are worth it. The transformations are worth it. And 2023 is sure to bring a lavish garden of abundance and fulfilled dreams, especially when you show up and do your work every single day. Okay, so I want to recap really quickly those 3 things to focus on for 2023. So we have between now and the summer solstice of June 21st, that is a time of prep mode. So get to work setting up all the channels and everything you need in your internal world and your external world to prepare for these windfalls of your manifestations. Number 2 is really show up courageously every single day to do your inner work and continue to evolve into the light being that you know you really are and are here on this planet to be. Be ahead of the curve, do your work proactively, otherwise you're going to be forced to do it by the universe and it's going to be very unpleasant. So show up and do that work. And then number 3, guidance for 2023. Really purge all of the conditioned belief systems from our society. Purge it. No longer need it. It's not serving us. It's not going to get us to where we're going. Purge those conditioned belief systems. Okay. Wow. Big messages for 2023. I'm going to pull an oracle card just as a theme and message to carry with you. We have guidance from the goddesses, and I want to really tune into this like goddess energy of really embracing our feminine energy, whether we are male or female, and being both simultaneously in our power and open to receiving. I'm pulling one really loud and clear message and theme for 2023. This is for you, sweetheart. Rhiannon, sorceress. You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. You are a sorcerer or sorceress. You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. I'm going to say this one more time, really let it sink in and land. You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. Let 2023 be the year. And taking some nice deep breaths together. Thank you so much for being here with me. We really allow ourselves to receive all of the blessings for 2023. Thank you, angels, for these loud and clear messages. And I'm sending you a big, big hug and lots of love and lots of blessings for this new year of 2023.